Good morning guys. Today I'm going to show how I fuel for a 70-mile bike ride. So it's 7 o'clock, I've got to meet a couple of guys, Lewis and Alex, around 8:30, and I'm just about to have breakfast. So today I've got 4 Weetabix and a portion of muesli. I've used an insulin carb ratio of 1 to 20 grams, so that's around 5 units of insulin I've done. I created a new profile last night for today, which will hopefully sort of keep me balanced during the ride. Basal rate's there, it's around 0.1 unit an hour just for the full day, and I'll monitor that quite closely leading up to the ride and during the ride, of course. So hopefully I can keep in range up until the start of the ride, which is often the most difficult bit in the mornings. So let's see how we go. So to give you an idea what I'm actually going to take with me on the bike, I've got just a few bars here, a bit of banana bread, or banana bread with the apple version, a couple of other variety of bars, a few gels. In here we've got 100 grams of carbs, which is Maltodextrin. I've also got some salt in there, so for which is acting like a bit of electrolytes to get some salt back in the body. And this one is just pure water. So this should be plenty, but I always take more than needed because I don't want to get caught out in the middle of the ride needing fuel. Blood sugar's currently at 6.7 and the trend arrow's going up slowly, so hopefully that should settle down and I won't go too high. We should be setting off in the next sort of 20 minutes, so hopefully it works out well, but we'll soon see. I do often struggle with either overdoing the insulin in between starting or not doing enough. So in most cases it's better to not do enough, and then you've got a little bit of room to work with to come back down. If you do too much, then of course you're going to be hypoing for the first period, which is not a great start to the ride. So fingers crossed it all goes to plan. So about 35 minutes into the ride and not good so far. My sugar level's going up, currently 15. I've got a funny feeling. I done a cannula changeover this morning. I hope it's gone in properly, but it doesn't look like it has, so could be a bit of a problem to this. I haven't got no backup pens, which is completely my fault. Forgot. I've got a few guys with us, a few more guys with us. We've got five of us in total, so I'm going to keep an eye on it for the next half hour. May have to bail out. I've just done 2 units, which will hopefully bring me down, but if it's not, the cannula isn't inserted, it's not going to do anything. Beaut.
8 degrees.
It's like the Tour of Britain.
Yeah.
Grippy.
A lot slower.
Not when you've got this wagon. over an hour and 40 minutes in, and sugar level's starting to come down now, so I'm not too sure whether that's just because of the exercise or the insulin, but hopefully it's from the insulin. I'm going to start taking on some food now because it's going down, and hopefully I can get things a bit more stable. Quite a tight, chain's quite tight so far, quite undulating route, so yeah, but feeling okay. So 2.5 hours in, blood sugar's just stabilised at around 7.6. So I'm still not sure if this cannula's interviewing this, because I would have expected my blood sugar to be going a little bit lower than it is. So I'll have to see. Really, I'm not going to tell when I stop the ride, but it's been quite a tough ride so far, to be fair. The lads are pushing on a little bit, and I'm on the heavy winter bike, so it makes it tough conditions.
Feeling good. We're out with Andy Care, life in diabetes, pushing on. Brentwood boys getting it done. Andy's on the old steed, the old 15 kilo barge. Look at it.
Wagon, absolute wagon. That was quite a tough ride, to be fair. Just under 4 hours, just under 74 miles. Sugar level today really didn't go to plan. So I spent a lot of the time out of range and high. That's me. So whatever I've done with the basal rates in the morning failed quite miserably. As I mentioned earlier on today, I thought that possibly the cannula wasn't in my body, but I think it is now, because I guess for the last oh, excuse me. I guess for the last hour or so I've come down into range, and I've got the basal on 2 units an hour now, which is a lot more than I would do normally, but it seems to be keeping me in range. But I'll see in the next 45 minutes to an hour whether it's actually in or not. So yeah, quite a tough ride on the winter bike. It was on the pedals, chain was quite tight all day, so it was quite an undulating route, nearly 1200, just over 1200 meters of climbing, and like I say, the lads were pressing on, so it was yeah, it makes it for a tough day. But well, I've got some things to take away from this and learn, which I can apply for the next ride. It's sort of the first longer ride I've done in a while, so you're never quite sure what's going to happen. But this is diabetes, and we learn and we keep on going and we adapt, and we'll try again next time. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you. Catch you soon.